so far?
Good start.
A Complete Unknown is a new musical biopic based on the life of Bob Dylan and stars Timothy Chalamet, Elle Fanning, Ed Norton. It's directed by James Mangold, who is famous for a lot of different things, but he has done a biopic before. He did Walk the Line, which I did really enjoy. I had plans to rewatch that before this, but plans sometimes don't come to fruition. I am not a big Bob Dylan fan. Matter of fact, like I recognized his voice and I recognize a couple songs of his, but I really don't know much about him or his life. So that's what kind of drew me towards this biopic. That and James Mangold, obviously. And for the most part, I really enjoyed this film. I learned all about Bob Dylan. I thought that Timothy Chalamet is great in it. He's once again proves that he is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to acting. He's really good in the film. I thought Elle Fanning was fine. She's kind of in it and then disappears for a while and then comes back. Ed Norton's good, but he's also kind of in the background for most of the movie. And I thought the music was pretty good in this movie, and I thought the story was interesting. But I will say my negatives would include a couple things. One is I didn't really connect with it. Like kind of when I saw Elvis, like I wasn't a big Elvis fan, and then when I saw Elvis, I was like really into the music afterwards, and I really got into the story. Plus, I think even though Tom Hanks is crazy in that movie, I think he does a good job as kind of a villain of the story. And so this one I didn't connect with it. And then my other negative, and maybe this is just how his life was, there didn't seem to be a huge conflict or kind of villain of the movie. The main conflict is, he wanted to go digital. He wanted to go more rock. And the folk people wanted him to stay folk. That was kind of the big conflict of the movie. I mean, it was a conflict, but it's just not something that, was really deep for me, and I just didn't really connect to it. And hey, if that's how his life was, and that's really the only thing he had. I mean, there was this whole thing where we had kind of a love triangle thing going on, but we didn't really go super deep into it. And so for me, those would be my two negatives. I didn't connect with it as much. The music, I didn't come out of that being like, "Ooh, I want to listen to some Bob Dylan music." And I get that he is like an inspiration to a lot of different musicians, just like he was inspired by other musicians. So, I mean, that's cool. And if you're a big Bob Dylan fan, you'll probably really enjoy this. And if you're a big Timothy Chalamet fan, you'll probably really enjoy this because he really does a really good job. And I could totally see him getting some awards recognition for this role. And it's well directed. So really, I'm going to give this a positive review, but is this one I'm going to be like dying to see again? Probably not. So like I said, for those two reasons alone, I'm going to give A Complete Unknown a 4 out of 5. And until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.